Hello everyone and welcome to an update on Ghouls and Ghosts widescreen hack. So first of all, we can take a look at what's going on with the HUD here. You can see that I've positioned it. This is how it would look kind of normally. So this is, I think hopefully my mouse is showing up. Where my mouse is showing is the left original boundary, and obviously this is the new boundary. So I've moved the player one stuff and the time to the left side, and now the next thing I have to do is move top score to the center, player two to the right, and this weapon thing and maybe the lives over to the right. So I've got this done, and now I'm working on player two, and you can see I'm just fiddling with getting these tiles drawn for the HUD text. But I think this is basically done. All the research is done, so just need to implement it. So that's cool. It's going to be a widescreen HUD. Now another thing that I've implemented here is before I did this hacking, when the player would shoot, these projectiles would disappear right around here, which is the original right boundary, and now they go all the way. There's something going on here where, let's see, when I go to the very beginning, there's some kind of bugginess. See, they disappear right here, but that might be because, oh, no good. So that's because I have cheats on. Have to use the cheats for the debugging. Watch points. Watch point. Let me disable those. Okay. Now if I jump up and shoot, oh, they still disappear halfway. Oh, let me turn my cheats back on. So still some bugginess. So now if I'm not at the very beginning of the stage, the projectiles disappear. You know, they go all the way. But I think, let me see, when I shoot this, see, they still disappear too early this way. They don't go all the way. And there's a lot of stuff. Like you see this stockade thing. This is not part of the stage. This is a sprite that's like a non-interactive sprite. Like these sprites, you can shoot them and destroy them. And I don't think you have collision with them. You just go right through them. But the stockades, now I don't know about this one. Yeah. These stockades are not part of the stage. They're also sprites. But you collide with them and they don't move. So anyway, if you see this one, see it pops out when I move back and forth. I don't want that. So right now it's reading the position of like 32, and if it gets to lower than 32, it disappears. But we want it to only disappear when it's negative. So like this chest, probably it'll be the same thing. Like see the chest just pops in and out over here. So that's stuff that I have to fix. Now these Grim Reaper guys disappear improperly. Like let's see, this plant pops. However, the birds are working properly, which is cool. So let's try to get a bird to like run. Now watch. The birds are going to disappear not at this boundary, but all the way past. But then they end up on the other side of the screen, which is not good. So, and also one of the main things I need to fix is you see all this garbage? What I think this is when a sprite is no longer in use. Like see these leaves blowing on the screen? When the leaves end up needing to be removed from the screen, I think the game puts them at what used to be an invisible X position on the left hand side. But now, because the boundaries have been widened, these formerly invisible sprites are now visible. So I need to figure out a way so that when these sprites are being reset, they reset further to X minus so they're not visible. So that's going to go a long way. Because like, for example, when I get to the boss here, this is the best way of giving an example of what's going on here. Now, when I move him to be a little off, see, you see this left hand column is just the right side of him. Like that's his knee. And so if I move closer to him, then all this is going to disappear, and it's just whatever this was. So each one of these is an individual tile or sprite. You know, I've got a lot of research done on how this works, but basically When these tiles are positioned at this far X position, they should not end up looping back over here. They should, go to either further X minus or maybe Y above. I don't know exactly where I'm going to put them yet, but you understand. Um, and another issue that I'm working with, let me kill him real fast. This is the other main thing. I don't, come on. Oh boy, please die. Okay. So this, it's not really a big deal, but it's just all black here, and I don't know if there's really much I can do about that. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna fix that, but like here, this looks horrible. So I got to figure out a way to fix that, and then, there's black here. I think maybe that there's an exposition for this background layer that I can just move it backwards. And so you see this thing. This is probably a sprite just like that stockades. See this popping. So one thing I did fix, you see when he shoots this purple ball, I think it's going to go, oh no, it doesn't go all the way on the left side, but if I can get them to shoot this way, come on, shoot this way. I think when the purple ball goes this way, I think I fixed this. So, okay, this one will be good. See that? It used to get destroyed at the right hand side, so that's like the first thing I fixed. So they go all the way out, because it looks real jarring when it just disappears right here. But, some stages and some areas, I'm probably going to die here to this sand trap stuff. The tiles update properly and everything. Fucking A, I knew I was going to die there. Even with invincibility. Some backgrounds update properly without issue, and some have a lot of issues. So basically I'm going to need to figure out, this is like one of the main things that I have to fix, is, you see that when I walk backwards here, these tiles normally would be invisible, so the game doesn't refresh them. So this is what used to be over here or whatever. But I need it to refresh there, and it might be here similar. Oh, here's some pop in. So I need it to refresh all the way back, not just up to here. So anyway, I've made good progress. I've got a lot of research done. I've got a really, pretty well fleshed out Ghidra thus far. So I'm pleased with the progress. And, unlike Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, that's a game that I don't play. Fucking hell. This is a game that I really enjoy playing. So, I'm looking forward to be able to play it in widescreen. Like, this looks okay. If it's like that, I guess maybe I can move this grass to be over here or something. So you see, here's this stockade. I don't even understand what it is, but it pops in and out, But that's kind of the kind of stuff that I'm gonna fix. And see, this bird is over here, but when the bird's position gets beyond, whatever, it loops around, and it shouldn't be visible here. So when it loops around, it should loop around to a earlier or lower X position, more negative. So let's see if our shots are where they disappeared. See, this was not good. It goes off the screen properly, but let's see if I shoot from here. Yeah, see, they don't go off the screen properly. I thought I had fixed that all up, but obviously not. Because it's based on Arthur's relative screen position. So basically the game looks at the position of the shot and then subtracts the screen, the X position. It's kind of complicated. But anyway, we will have the HUD fixed soon, so that'll be cool. And other stuff will be fixed later. Thank you for watching. Bye.